This might be a hot take, but I think Hashirama beats Hagoromo. And today I'll just be explaining why soon in the video. But while you wait for that, today I'll just be making a vid going over Hashirama's powers, hacks, and scaling to other characters in his verse. As we know, Hashirama is the god of shinobi, who's held up as one of the strongest characters ever and one of the strongest Hokage. As we know, he rivals Madara, as they were stated equal in the fight in the final valley. The problem with this is that the statement is made when Madara has outside help of Kurama. But this doesn't make sense as they focus the exact panel which is stated on Madara and Hashirama, and it's just a narrative point that they are equal. There's an argument for Hashirama being below Madara, as he has many injuries, but the problem with that is the scan right after the fight. The scan is after the fight, and we know he'll be fatigued after fighting for a long time. For all we know, he could have gotten the injuries from Kurama. While we know he's above the Biju, he is fatigued, which will just support Hashirama being able to get damaged by Kurama. Moving on from that, Hashirama was so strong that he's able to capture the BG because of his strength, lack of need for them, and his ability to beat the fuck out of all of them, and his peace-loving nature. He gave them all out. Now, getting into his other feats, Hashirama is stated to have comparable chakra to BG Sage Mode Naruto, who not only has Sage Mode amping him, Kurama's massive chakra supply, and Naruto's unnatural amount of chakra. He is still compared to an Edo Madara. In this case, chakra scales to stats because Hashirama uses his chakra to amp himself in fights, and saying otherwise would just be ratting. He's able to tag Jubito with his wood style, which would put him low end relative to him. Though he is stated below Jubito, I believe his alive self could be him. The reason for this is that Sage Mode Hashirama, while alive, as I've gone over before, is equal to EMS Kurama helped Madara, which will scale over EMS normal EMS Madara. Rinne Tensei Madara is stated to be regaining his former strength, though this can differ from the translation to translation, right? But he's stated to be regaining his former strength, which means he hasn't fully regained it, so he should scale below EMS Madara. Why this matters is that this Madara is stated the strongest opponent in the shinobi world has ever faced, which will put him above Jubito, as we know Jubito is relative to Hagoromo, meaning that indeed Hashirama is above Hagoromo. Ignoring the rat arguments, to referring to the novel's canonicity. Ignoring the rat arguments, referring to the novel's canonicity, under the presupposition that the novels are canon, a problem arises. Hagoromo's statement is directly a contradiction to the author's statement. The statement in question states that one-eyed Madara is reaching him in strength. I believe all we need to do is just apply some skepticism on Hagoromo's power sensing abilities, and the argument falls through. Now on to Hashirama's hacks. Hashirama has shown the ability to use the deity gates, which he may have gone after the Madara fight to a period till his death. These deity gates have shown the ability to restrain people like Biju or Jubito or Jubito. As an Edo, though, it didn't work on him, which I can just cop up to him being weakened. The ability itself makes the target not want to fight, as it suppresses their will, making them more placid perhaps. His second ability, like the pollen jutsu, which I'm not sure if it has been named yet, but displays the ability to poison his opponents, giving him an essential AoE attack, which is area of effect, which could be used against his enemies. Now we'll be starting to get into Hashirama's stronger jutsu, starting off with his wood dragon. This beast made of chakra has showed the ability to restrain the complete Nine Tails and hold it in place, which essentially impedes its movement. It overwhelms its strength and holds it back while absorbing its chakra, weakening it. It's also used in conjunction with the wood golem, as it's wrapped around its neck. Now on to the wood golem. The wood golem is essentially Hashirama's answer to the Susanoo. It has the ability to block his sword strikes, overwhelm it, and beat the fuck out of it. showing relativity to the perfect Susanoo. It should scale above the Susanoo though, just barely. Now for the final ability of this video, the 1000 armed cannon. It dwarfed the Kurama Susanoo cloaked avatar, making it look like a baby in comparison. And after raining countless blows upon it, it completely destroys the avatar, allowing Hashirama to free Kurama from Mada's control. Anyway, if you like the video, drop a like, of course, and as it lets me know whether I should do more of these vids. Thank you guys for 30 subs, even though it's little, it means much to me. And yeah, bye.